Welcome back to my animal education series. Today I'm at the Poconos Wildlife Rehabilitation and Education Center with Kathy. Hello.
Hi.
What do we have here?
This is Flame. She's a red-faced screech owl.
How did you come into possession of this animal?
Okay, well, a long time ago she was hit by a car and she had a concussion, which she recovered from, but she does not like to fly. We think she has distance perception issues.
How could that affect an owl in the wild?
Well, if you can't tell how far away things are, you're going to hit them. She's also going to have trouble catching food.
What kind of food will she have in the wild?
Mostly rodents, but they'll eat some moths, and in the springtime, before there's a lot of rodents running around, they'll eat some little frogs too.
What do you feed it here?
Mice. Gets a mouse a day.
I saw that before we started this video.
Yeah. She's also our foster mother. She takes care of all the orphaned baby screech owls that come into the wildlife center.
How old do you think this owl is?
She is at least 8. She could be 10, 11. She came in as an adult.
What is the common issue that you usually have with these kind of owls?
Well, they get hit by cars a lot. In the wintertime, if we get a lot of snow, which hasn't happened too often, but when we get a lot of snow, these guys can't get to the food, which is below the snow, and they can starve. So we can get starving screech owls in too.
What kind of environments do these owls like?
Okay, they live in woods, any kind of woods, eastern deciduous forest, everywhere in Pennsylvania that there are holes in trees. They have to have cavities to nest in.
So you said this is a red-faced screech owl.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other phases for this?
Yeah, they come in gray, and because they can both be in the same clutch of babies, just like Labrador retrievers can come in different colors in the same litter, these guys also come in a mix between red and gray.
And you also said that there was a brown phase for these guys?
Yeah, that's the mix between the red and the gray.
So there's usually a common misconception about owls being able to turn their head all the way around. So could you kind of explain
Sure.
how that's false?
Yeah, owls' eyes are so big that they're sealed in the sockets and they can't look around. So instead, they can turn their head this way, 3/4 of the way around. And the reason why, the reason why they can do that is because we have 7 bones in our neck as mammals. She has 14 bones in her neck, so she has a lot more swivel space. Pretty neat.
So how do the eyes help the owl see at night?
Well, they're first of all, they're very big. And secondly, you notice that she's making her pupils bigger and smaller. She can do that at will. We can't do that at will. So they can make their pupils bigger so they can see very well at night. They have and they're packed with rods. We have color vision, so half of our eyes are packed with cones that don't work at night. So their eyes are just packed with these light gathering rods, so they can see very, very well at night.
And before we started recording, you said they could see ultraviolet light.
Birds can see ultraviolet light, which is nice because rodents pee when they walk. They dribble pee, and the pee glows in the ultraviolet.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I'm a very big animal person.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool that owls
So they can actually see that little trail hanging behind them, if they need to see it all. Now, the hearing is pretty impressive. And the reason why is that their ears are really big. It's hard to see them because they're behind the feathers, but they're big. And they also have this lovely little facial disc, which helps to gather sound, much like we do this when we need to hear better. And on top of all that, she can tell distance or direction of sound because she has one ear up here into the front and another ear down here and facing slightly back. So the asymmetrical ears help.
And then we said at the beginning that she has trouble doing that, so
she has trouble judging distance by sight. She could do it by hearing, but the problem is the trees don't make noise. So she would be crashing into trees. She could still probably catch food.
If it was a open field and there was no trees, then
she'd be fine.
able to,
but this is a forest bird.
Yes.
She would be eaten by a bigger owl in a heartbeat if she flew around in an open field.
Or she'd just end up back here after hitting a tree.
Yes.
You let her go, she hits a tree.
Right.
You pick her up, take her back.
Right. Well, she's pretty busy here raising babies, so she gets to take care of all the orphan babies that come in. So she's got a very important job.
How does the color and the different phases help with camouflage?
We have no idea why they're different colors. We have no idea. It's something nature did, but they do have great camouflage. And back in the day, before I built this particular facility, we had screech owls flying around in a room that had things like curtains. And even in that environment where it's artificial, it was hard to find them. They break up their patterns so well that even in an artificial environment, they're hard to see.
Well, it's pretty cool that the camouflage kind of works everywhere.
It does. It's pretty amazing.
What is your favorite thing about this particular bird?
Oh, Flame, she has a great attitude. We call her our bulletproof bird because I can put her in a room with 500 people and this is what she does. Nothing phases her. So I can take her out with little kids and screaming adults and all kinds of people, and she's perfectly fine.
That's pretty cool. That's a very good education animal.
She's a great education animal.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about
Sure.
Flame the Screech Owl.
She's pretty neat.
And if you guys enjoyed this week's episode, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up down below, subscribe to my channel, and also check out my Instagram @ColeShirk. And as always, I'll see you next week.